Good day, fellas. My name is Joe, and today I'll be sharing my knowledge on beer. Specifically focus on lager, and as my chosen style for this presentation, I've selected 4X Golden, which is this, and it's a iconic Australian lager as my primary product. To add depth, I'll compare it with some common Taiwanese beer, and as Taiwan has a vibrant beer culture that I'm personally passionate about, I'll briefly mention popular ones like gold medals, Taiwan beer, and classic Taiwan beer, gold medal ones, and the standard Taiwan beer, and also refreshing beers, and yeah, golden free medal. There are a couple more, but I'll dive deeply into my favorite, a 18 days Taiwan draft beer. I'll explain every details and drawing comparison with 4X Gold throughout. So first, let's talk about the origin and production method of lager beer in general, and then zoom in on these specific lager, which comes from the German word means to share, and originated in Central Europe around the 15th centuries, and specifically in Bavaria, and where brewers discovered that fermenting beers at cooler temperatures, which bottoms fermenting yeast, produce a cleaner and crispier taste. That the process involved brewing with malted barley, hops and water, and also yeast, followed by a long cold fermentation and lagering period, often weeks or months, to mention the flavors. Now for 4X Gold. This beer hails from Queensland and from Australia, brewed since the late 20th centuries by Castlemaines Perkins in Milton, Brisbane. It's a brewery with roots and dating back to 1878 under the Border 4X brand, now owned by Lions. It's a mid-strength Australian lager with a 3.5 ABV percent, designed as a low-carb option for easy drinking in Australia's hot climate. Production starts with premium and barley malt brewed of Reining wood hops for that signature bitterness, and pure water, and a sakar. I'll just put it down there. Anyways, it's a yeast. The malt is mashed to extract sugar, boiled with hops for flavors and preservation. That cools and fermented at a low temperature, usually around 10 to 15, and for about a week, and followed by lagering to achieve its smooth profile. And what setup is apart is focus on balance, and it's bitter yet slightly sweet, with golden color and minimal aftertaste, making it Australia's third best-selling beer in 2022. In comparison, Taiwanese beers like those from the Taiwan Tobacco and Liquor Corporation, we call it TTL, we have a more modern original, stemmed from Japanese colonial influence in the early 20th centuries, when Taiwan was under Japanese rule from 1895 to 1945. TTL has established in 1945 and is monopolized beer production until the 2000s, and now dominates with over 80% of market share. And common varieties include the golden medal beer, which is here, you can see, and classic beer, Taiwan beer, the original crispy beet lager, and golden medal one, zero sugar one, lower calorie, optional at around 4.5% ABV, and also standard beer often incorporate local Ponleo rice for a lighter body and refreshing. And next is refreshing beer, emphasizing easy drinkability and gold medal free and alcohol-free variant for non-drinkers. But for my absolute favorite is the 18 Taiwan Draft beer, and it's launched by TTL in the 2000s. It's produced in brewers across Taiwan like Taichung or Taipei, usually using a unique pasteurized method that gives a short 18-day shelf life. Hence the name, only 18 days. Sorry, pardon me. This beer is Japanese-style rice lager at 5% ABV, brewed with blender and of melted berry, locally grown Ponleo rice, which add a subtle sweetness and lighter textures. And the German hops for mild bitterness, pure Taiwanese spring water, and bottom fermenting yeast. The production skips the pasteurization and to preserve fresh flavors. Gains are milded and mashed at the controlled temperature to convert starches. Boil with hops, then fermentate cold for 7 to 10 days without heat treatment, resulting in a hazy golden hue, frothy heads, and vibrant yeast note. Compared to Forex Gold, the 18 days is fuller bodied due to the rice adjust and higher ABV, offering a fresher, more aromatic profile varieties versus Forex Gold cleaner. And lower alcohol crispiness, think of it as a Taiwan's answer to premium draft, emphasizing locality and freshness over the mass market longevity. Now move on to the uses of serving styles. Beer like these are versatile. First Gold is typically served ice cold around 4.4 to 6 degrees, and in stubbies and short bottles, can and print on tap in Aussie pubs. It's perfect for casual sipping or in a shandies mixed with lemonade. And in hotel restaurant, you pour it into a chilled schooner glass to showcase its golden clarity and maintain carbonization. The 18 days being unpasteurized depends even cooler, serviced approximately 2.2 to 4 degrees to preserve the freshness. It's often enjoyed straight from the bottle or poured into turbid glass. For aroma enhance in Taiwan, it's common in hot pot and hotel restaurant or night markets, sometimes used in beer towers for groups. Comparing to Forex Golds, straightforward to pub styles. 18 days leads itself to more communal and food-centric service. Both can use in cocktails like Forex Gold Rambler or a 18 days chandelier with lychee soda for Taiwanese twist. For the suggestion for food pairing, Forest Gold balance bitterness, pairs beautifully with Australian classics. Think crispy fish like fish and chip, where the beer carbonization cuts through the batter's oiliness, or barbecue sauce and melt pies for a healthy match. In contrast, the 18 days fresh rice, the rice-infused lightness complements Taiwanese cuisine, paired with steamed hot pot like spicy mela or seafood varieties to refresh the palate. Or ginger duck is another good choice, which is mild sweetness balanced with ginger heat. It's also great with the street food like oyster omelette or stinky tofu. And overall, Forest Gold suits grilled meats in Western contexts, like while 18 days shine with Asian stir fried with bruise. Finally, how I would use this knowledge while working in a hotel restaurant. As a server, this expertise boosts my confidence in upselling and personalizing recommendation. For instance, like if a guest is from Australia, mention Loveling Light beer, I suggest Forest Gold with our grilled prawns. Highlight is Queensland's original urgence to invoke nostalgia and encourage a sale. For Asian dish or those seeking something unique, I recommend the 18 days if available. Yeah. Pairing with our dim sum and explain its fresh 18 days production for that authentic Taiwanese vibe, building a rapport to increase satisfaction. And this knowledge foster better team communication, like advising the similar on beer wine interplays, and ultimately enhance guest experience, leading to a higher tip and repeat visiting in a competitive hotel environment. That's about it. Thank you.